come to a comfortable standing position. The feet maybe about shoulder width distance apart. Relaxing the joints, shoulders, all the way down to your feet. Feeling your connection with the earth. And at the same time, the connection through the crown of your head with the sky. Allowing a little bit of space between your arms and your body. And we'll fold our hands over our lower dantian. And breathe for a moment. Move them up to the middle dantian, at the chest. And then we'll bring our hands out in front of the chest, holding the moon. And then push mountain, press your hands out to either side. And then we'll cross the arms in front of the chest, leaving a little bit of space between the arms and the chest, and between the arms themselves. And we'll do some lung breathing chi exercise. So as we breathe in, expanding out. And as you breathe out, contracting a bit. Breathing at your own pace. Just coming in touch with the lungs. And the next time you finish cycle of breath, we'll bring the forearms to the back where the lungs and the large intestine meet roughly. And then bringing the backs of the hands to face each other in front of the lower torso. Just releasing or imagining releasing any toxicity out of your body, out of your mind. And then bring the hands up to the sides and then float them in front about chest height, forming almost a triangle with the index finger and thumbs where the large intestine and lung channels begin and end respectively. So this is a mudra for the metal element. And let's pause, perhaps closing your eyes a moment here to set an intention to let go of something or whatever no longer serves you. Just focus for a moment on letting go. continuing on that theme, we'll raise our hands up overhead, coming up off the heels if that works for you, and then we'll drop the hands and the heels at once and dump the trash. Letting your hands drop like holding heavy buckets of water. Keeping the back tall. And one more time. And then let's start to swing the arms forward and back with a little bend in the knee. And we'll go 4 times, and then on the 5th, bend lower. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and sink lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, and sink, letting the arms be dead weight. One more set. And let the arms come to stillness. All right, let's do some tapping. So we'll start out around where the lung meridian starts, letting the hand fall heavy. You can also make a loose fist. That feels more effective, sending a vibration into the body, dispersing any stagnant chi, and also activating the Wei Qi that exists on the surface and helps to protect us from sickness. We'll switch to the other side and linger anywhere it feels tender. And then we'll tap at the top of the back. So right at the top of that thoracic spine to boost the immune system. You can switch arms. And then down the sides of the torso, starting with the armpit, activating those lymph nodes there. Go down the backs of the legs, around the feet, up the inside, to the hips, and down the sides of the legs, around the feet again, up the inside, to the lower rib cage. Next, we're going to arms at like about a 90-degree angle on either side. And then open up the chest. You can pull the arms down if that feels like a good stretch. And then we'll come forward. So sinking back with the hips, keeping the lower legs straight. And then we'll come forward. The back might round a little bit. And the backs of the hands facing each other with the arms about at the ears. So from the side, it'll look like this. So we open up the chest and then we come forward, opening up the upper body. One more time, wherever you're at, finish that cycle. And we'll bring the arms down by the sides. Okay, and then next we'll step one foot out, the back foot at about a 45-degree angle. So facing the direction of the front foot. And we're gonna be sinking into that front leg as we come forward and then into the back leg as we move back. So the leg motion kind of like this. And the back is gonna remain mostly straight and erect. And so as we come forward, we're gonna cross the hands and then come back, sinking into that back leg. You might slightly back bend as the arms uncross overhead, and then we'll move forward again. This is called touch the sea, look at the sky. We'll step the front foot in and step the other foot out, 45-degree angle with the back foot. And we'll continue on this side. step that front foot in. Okay, now let's step the feet together. And we'll step one foot out to the side and sweep the arms up a little. Bend in the knee, coming up as you bring the hands into the sides of the rib cage, and then we'll push out as we sink low and rise back up, stepping the feet together. And I'm just going to move over a little. We'll step out to the other side, sweeping the hands up. Bring them to the sides of the rib cage and push out as we sink and rise back up and step together. So we'll continue like this, side to side. And just come to regular standing position. And so next we'll do our tiger pose. Tiger is associated with the middle element. So we'll start, just form your tiger claws, so curling in the tips of the fingers. And the arm motion, we're going to be swinging one arm forward as we swing the other arm back. Claws out. So really turning the torso, and then the arms turn as a result. And then add the leg motion, so stepping the alternate leg out and then back in as the other hand comes forward. So remembering your lower dantian as always. Imagine the movements being generated from that center, giving power to your motions. And you can even take this on a walk if you have space for it. So just like with the Tai Chi walk, shifting completely your weight into one foot before you pick up the other foot. Okay, so like that. Or you can remain stationary. the second part of this tiger posture, you're going to kind of circle your hands around and then make them into fists, drawing them up overhead, and release, circling again, and then like you're pulling down, opening the palms at about chest height. And we'll repeat, circling, pulling up, and release, circling the hands, pulling down. Release at about chest height. And release. And then sending our center, our weight down the inside of our legs, down to the inner front part of our feet, or the liver 3, kidney 1 region. We're going to just start to bounce. So coming up off of your heels if you can, or just mostly shifting the weight to the front part of the feet. And we'll just bounce up and down. Completely relaxing the shoulders, the hips, even the knees. Getting a good calf workout. Just move in whatever way feels good to shake out tension. And again, we're activating the Wei Qi, which corresponds in part to our immune system. That first point of interaction between our bodies and the outside world. You can shake out the hands too if you want. Wrists. Turn side to side. We'll just do this for 1 more hour. Just kidding. All right, and when you're ready, we'll drop to stillness. Noticing any tingling or warmth, any chi sensation. And then let's form a ball in front of the abdomen and chest. The bottom hand in front of the lower dantian, top hand in front of the middle dantian. And then we'll reach for the sky and the earth. Palms turned to face each. Stretching the side body. And then we'll form a ball again. And reverse. And then turning to one side, we'll reach both hands up to face the sky. And facing forward, we'll turn the hands in to face the body. Close your eyes and slowly lower the hands, imagining sending a white light into your body. All the way down till your hands are facing your feet. When you're ready, we'll turn to the other side. Facing forward. Again, close your eyes as you lower your hands, imagining that light again. We'll bring the hands up to either side. And then connecting the index finger and thumb, draw the hands in front and about chest height. And then turning the hands over, release the index and thumb. And repeat. We can sink down as the arms come forward. And straighten up as the arms sweep back. It's called crane soaring. Again, thinking of the lung and large intestine channels at the index finger and thumbs. Connecting the end of the lung channel to the beginning of the large intestine. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, soft bend in the elbows. This next time, we'll form that metal mudra again. So forming almost a triangle with the index fingers and thumbs, about chest height. And this time, let's close our eyes and set an intention to let in. So we let go of what no longer serves us, and we are letting in now. Inspiration, light, air, new life. the arms down. Let's gather chi to the palms. And cross the hands. Straighten, uncross overhead, and repeat. Keeping attention on your palms, on your hands. And this time, after the hands come up overhead, let's pause with them, forming a ball overhead, heel toeing the feet back to about shoulder width distance. Feeling the connection between the hands. Let's rub them together. And bring them to the back of the neck, rubbing one side. Stimulating our chi there. And then we'll rub the other side of the neck. This is an area that is said to be, we can get sick if this area is exposed, especially to wind or cold. So I want to keep this area protected and keep the Wei Qi strong there. All right. And rub our hands together one more time. And this time you can bring the hands wherever you think may need it. Need some extra Qi. I'll bring mine to the kidneys. And then finally to the middle of the dantian, feeling the chest rise with new air and fall as you exhale. And finally to the lower dantian. Let the hands come to rest there. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I will see you next week.